everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I am doing a 3 to 3.5 month check-in of being a Scentsy consultant. I am going to let you know the good, the not so good, and I'll let you know if I still think being a Scentsy consultant is worth it. Before I get into it, I do want to say Fragrance Friday didn't quite happen last week like I was hoping. I actually recorded it, but for some reason, I don't know what happened, but it got corrupted. I wasn't able to edit it. It was just a mess. So I kind of just called it a wash. I didn't want to stress out about it. And so I hope to get a Fragrance Friday to you guys, probably not this week, but next week. If you clicked on this video, it means that you are either considering being a Scentsy consultant or you are a new consultant and you kind of just want to get a gauge of where you are is where other consultants are. Or maybe you're having some sort of feelings about it and you want to see if this is normal. So I'm really glad that you're here, regardless of why you decided to click on this video. If you like what you see here today, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new, I hope that you will consider subscribing. I do a lot of home fragrance, I do a lot of Disney, and I do a lot of unboxing and hauls. So if those type of things are up your alley, I hope you'll consider subscribing. Okay, so I signed up to be a Scentsy consultant in October. Early October, but I didn't get probably my full kit and everything. I didn't really start going hardcore into selling until probably the second week of October. I went in hot. I had a great first couple of months. I mean, first what I did was, and you can look at my other videos, I'll link a couple throughout the video up here somewhere. You'll see some cards, you can click on those. But basically, I started out with a launch party. I had a lot of my friends and family really support me. I had a lot of word of mouth. And so the first month I just generated, so that way, you know, I know a lot of people were probably just throwing me a bone being like, oh, we love Nikki, let's go ahead and support her really quick. But I wanted to take advantage of that. And so what I did was just a lot of follow-up. I would send thank you cards. I was investing at least an hour a day working on building my own type of brand of Scentsy. So I did a VIP group on Facebook. Like I said, I was mailing out thank you cards and putting in little scent circles in it just to follow up with people to let them know that I appreciate their business, because I know that as a customer, I always remember and give repeat business to people that make me feel valued and people that I know are going to take really good care of me. So October was phenomenal. I actually hit, you know, all the big awards. I got the Shooting Star Award, I think in less than a week of me really selling Scentsy. I hit Sensational Start level 1, I believe, within a month of me doing Scentsy, and then I hit level 2 in December. So super excited. I probably could have gotten level 3 if I would have recruited people, but I will talk about recruitment and why I actually am not a huge recruitment person and may never recruit, and I'll talk about why towards the end of this video. So in November, I was really excited because out of my director's team, which has 300 and I think either 320 something or 340 something, I was number 5 in sales. And remember, I started in October. So in November, I was number 5. And that was such an amazing accomplishment. I felt so good and I felt really proud of myself. And I am a firm believer that you put in the hard work, it's going to reap rewards. But I also do know that when you are in a 100% commission business, and this is a multi-level marketing company, that, you know, there's going to be highs and there's going to be lows, but I am always going to have goals for myself and I'm always going to work towards them. And I know that I might have some amazing months and then some lower months, and hopefully they'll balance out to get to the goal that I want. December, to be honest, was a little bit of a slower month. It actually had a lot of peaks and valleys. I started out really getting a lot of sales, and that was pretty much due to the fact that Thanksgiving was over. People were thinking about Christmas. They wanted some Christmas scents. Scentsy was doing such a great job at doing new launches. And I feel like you really have to capitalize on the new releases and things that are new. Even if people have just bought something, you know, it doesn't hurt to just show them what's going on. If they're anything like me, sometimes you just can't pass up some great Christmas decor. And they would come out with new holiday scents and collections. They were coming out with body products. They were coming out with paws. They were coming out with warmers. So I felt like almost every week there was going to be a new launch. So I was generating a lot of sales basically off of that. And there would be some people that were just getting some, you know, holiday scents going in. They also had the child warmer, which is the Baby Yoda Grogu warmer that they came out. And of course, it's going to break the wax community internet, right? So I got a lot of pre-sales on that. I love to do pre-sales. I'll talk about that in a little bit too, because, or actually maybe I'll do a separate video of maybe 5 things that I feel like can help you become more successful in a Scentsy business. Not that I am an expert in any sort of way, considering this is just 3.5 months, but I think it doesn't hurt to just show what successes work for people. Okay, so like I said, I was number 5 in sales for November. Now in December, I really thought, you know, while I didn't get quite the sales that I did in November, I was like, okay, it's still my goal. No, I should have said this before, but I have a goal for myself that I want to hit 1,000 PRVs. If you don't know what PRVs are, they're personal retail volume. Most of the time it is $1 on a sale is 1 PRV. So if something is $60, you'll usually get 60 PRVs. There are some exceptions to that rule, but that's a whole nother topic. So 1,000 PRVs is my goal. I usually want to smash that, but that is what I would like to obtain every month regardless. In December, I had hit the 1,000, but if you remember, in November, I was number 5. And I am a competitive person. I'm a Virgo. I want to be the best or one of the best at everything. But it was a little bit of a slower month. I think I got a couple $100 less than what I did in November, but I was really excited when I saw that I was number 7 in sales out of my team of 300 plus consultants. So a pat on my back for December. I still rocked it. Also, what really helped is I have a couple customers that use Scentsy Club, and they do monthly stuff on that. So a lot of the times while I'm not seeing a lot of orders coming through, I also have to remember those Scentsy clubs are eventually going to process and they're going to add on, which is something that has happened this month. In fact, this morning, which has really made me a little bit more positive about this month. So let's talk about January. January has probably been my slowest month. It is the 19th, so we're getting towards the back end. And I'm not gonna lie, I would be surprised if I hit 1,000. Now, I know that we're talking about the highs and lows of being a Scentsy consultant. These are gonna be the times. If you are working for something that's 100% commission, you do have to understand that your market is not always gonna stay like this 100% unless you have, you know, thousands of customers, because then, you know, 200 of them may not order in January, but this other 200 will, you know what I mean? So it kind of balances out in that way. But when you're starting out and you have probably, I think in my VIP group, I have around almost 40 customers. And I know with parties, I'll get some more coming in. But so I would say I probably have probably 10 customers that consistently buy. So I would say consistently means that they're buying 1 to 2 times a month. So January has been slow. I have to do a lot of reflection of why that is. Is it me or is it other factors? So not to toot my own horn, but I don't think that it's me. I think what it is we're coming off of holidays. A lot of people are overspent, you know what I mean? They're not looking to be buying things over and over again. And also I feel like, you know, we've had such heavy scents going on lately that the fall and winter catalog, even though a lot of places across the country are very much still in this middle of winter type of weather, I think a lot of people might be getting tired of that, or they still have those heavier scents and they're more thinking, let's look forward to the fresh, the florals, the fruity type of lighter scents that are going to be coming out. And the spring and summer catalog is debuting February 1st. A lot of people might be thinking, you know, I don't really want to buy right now. I'd rather buy all the new stuff that's coming out in February. I actually am so positive about February. I think it's going to be a wonderful thing. So yeah, I think that's has mostly what to do of what is going on in January. Now, Scentsy did just debut their Valentine's Day collection. I will put a link to that down in the description box below if you are interested in checking that out. So that helped to get a lot of a little bit more of sales going on, not just from me. I did have a couple pre-orders that were, because that sort of collection looks very springy in my opinion. The scents smell definitely more of what I would want to melt as the months are getting a little bit warmer. And they have a lot of warmers and they have fan diffusers that are nice and pink. So I think that generated a little bit of buzz. Also, like I was talking about Scentsy Club this morning, because I was looking and I'm like, oh, I'm under 500 PRVs. I might be lucky if I get 600 PRVs for the end of January. Definitely not the best month ever. But then I woke up this morning and I saw that a couple Scentsy Clubs have processed, and now I am far over 700 PRVs. So am I going to hit 1,000? I don't know. I don't think so. But I will say it's looking a lot better than it did even just a couple days ago. So one of my tips, which I'll talk about, like I said, in a separate video, is Scentsy Club. I mean, Scentsy Club, I don't want to say push for it, but advertise it. I love Scentsy Club as a customer, but as a consultant, it's really nice too, because you do have a consistent amount of sales if they're doing monthly, bi-monthly, or quarterly. So let's talk about what else I've been doing in January. I've been doing a lot of investing actually. So consultants are able to get, the new testers for the spring and summer catalog. So I went ahead and ordered the testers for myself. And what's funny is a lot of my out of town customers wanted me to order them some testers because they're not local to me. A lot of the times, if I have a friend or a family member that is close by that wants to smell these, I'll let them borrow this for a day and let them go ahead on their time and smell things. I did that with the fall and winter, and I think they really appreciate that. So I did have a couple customers, and even though I don't get PRVs from ordering them the testers, imagine the sales that are going to happen because they know what they like out of the testers. And so when the catalog debuts, they're going to order from what they like in here. So a lot of the times people are like, I don't know if I'm really going to like this or not. And this is almost like a guarantee that they like the scent or not. And with those testers, I did videos on my VIP page. So I did separate videos depending on the categories. So like I did one just for florals, and I would just smell them and let them know my thoughts on them. Another thing that I invested in is buying some of the spring and summer catalogs so that way I could mail them out. And mailing is also an investment. I like to use pirate ship, and I'll just let you know really quickly what I do. So I bought a pack, I think of 20 of these from Amazon when I first started Scentsy. And I'll sometimes use these if I'm sending out bars, like if they got a giveaway, or, if I have a thank you card with something extra in there that doesn't fit in an envelope, I'll put it in this. But I like to take the catalog. This is just a padded bubble envelope. You can get these from Amazon for very cheap and in different colors. And then you just take the catalog, and I was writing in my information here, but I actually just got a stamp, so I could just stamp my information on here, and I'll send it in this, little envelope here. And then I go on pirate ship, and I print out a first class mail label that I put on here, and then I have taken probably over 24 catalogs to the post office and sent them out. So that way people can take a look at what's coming. And I mean, a lot of people like to just browse through, especially when they see the warmers. I feel like the warmers look so much prettier in the catalog than they do online. I've also been investing in more thank you cards. I have been investing in more scent circles. I love to do scent circles when I do thank you cards. I won't do thank you cards, obviously, after every single order that people do if they're repeat customers, but I will do them for all new customers that place a first order. I did send catalogs to everyone that had given me an order in 2020. So every single person that, even if they already have a consultant, I don't try to bug people too much to keep buying from me. I just put my name in their head. they might already have a consultant already, but are, and they were in a party and just wanted to support somebody, but I'll send them a catalog. You never know when either that consultant becomes inactive or they're not happy with them and they need a new one. So just know that while you are investing the money in shipping these out, all it takes is maybe 1 or 2 orders and you've already recouped the cost of mailing out these catalogs. And like I said, I did thank you cards, and I also did scent circles for, the upcoming catalog and parties. I know I'm going to get some new customers. And also I like to do that for people that, if they've given me like maybe 5 orders in a row or 3 orders in a row, I'll just send up a follow-up thing to saying, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Your continued support means a lot to me. And I think that people have really appreciated that, because I'll usually get a note saying, thank you so much for your card and the scent circle. I cannot preface enough that you have to make your customers feel valued and that you care. But like I said, I'm still hustling for January. I still have that goal of 1,000, even though it's not looking likely. But the Scentsy bars are 10% off right now until January 31st, especially the discontinued ones. So I am advertising that as much as possible. And yeah, I feel like once things become more in stock too, because to be honest, Scentsy is out of stock of a lot of things, especially laundry, things like that are sales generators. And when things are out of stock, people kind of get frustrated or they just forget about it and they just buy something else. So I feel like once things are fully replenished, which I feel is going to happen in early February, I feel like Scentsy is just going to have everything, all the new scents in stock. They're going to have all the new laundry stuff in stock, and it's going to be good. So I'm extremely hopeful for February. I just feel like with the new catalog, with so many new things coming out, the scent of the month and the warmer of the month look amazing. And I think that there's going to be a lot of sales on that. I think February is going to be a kick butt month. Okay, so I said I was going to talk about, so do I have any recruits? Because I know that companies like this, and I'm not saying anything bad about Scentsy or any other MLM, they try to push for you to build a team so you can have a downline. And, the more consultants that there are, the more companies going to make money. Now, I came into this not into that. And I knew offhand that I might be having a little less sales that way, or I might not have such a huge team or following. But I'm going to tell you why I don't recruit. I almost feel like when someone is selling something or you're doing a party for somebody and you're trying to generate a customer consultant relationship, and then you start pushing becoming part of the team, I feel like it almost loses that authenticity of that consultant customer relationship. And a lot of my new customers have actually been people that I've known for a long time, that not that we've lost touch, but we're more like social media friends now, because we haven't worked with each other for a decade or something like that. And I really feel like, they're giving me business and I'm like, hey, we haven't talked in a while, but do you want to join my team? There's something about it I don't like. And I've been in sales. I was in mortgage sales for a really long time. So it's not like I'm shy about that sort of thing. So recruiting is not a thing for me. I am doing this to generate obviously money for myself and to offset my own Scentsy costs, but it's because I really, really love the products and I really love selling the products. If people want to join my team, here's what I usually do. And so after a party, I do post that if you are interested in learning how to become a consultant, you can let me know. And I leave it at that. And that's what I do. I'm not really also not looking to sell people to be on my team so I can generate money from them. And I know that that sounds really harsh, but if someone is truly passionate about the products and they want to become a consultant, I share my successes on my VIP page. So if people are inspired by my sales work or how I'm doing, I know that they'll reach out to me, or I put that out there and I say, if you have any questions on what I do, just let me know. And I don't push it. I don't send individual messages to people saying, hey, hey, have you ever thought about becoming a Scentsy consultant? I know that that works for a lot of people, but I can tell you that when it's happened to me, it's off-putting to me. So if it's off-putting to me, how can I do that to other people? And I'm not saying for anyone to do it or not do it. I'm just saying if you don't want to recruit people, I feel like you can still be very successful doing what you're doing, but I don't have that goal of being like a superstar director or something like that. I have a goal to sell what makes me happy, to have this be to pay my credit card bills. If this ends up blowing up and I become, super successful where I can make this a career, sure, I will definitely, I don't know about recruit, but I should have enough customers that love Scentsy so much that they might want to join my team. But I want it to become more of an authenticity thing, not because I really want to build my team so I can get more downline. I want it, like I said, authenticity is me. That's why on a lot of my reviews, I'll tell you when I don't like something from Scentsy and when I do like something from Scentsy, because I just feel like transparency and authenticity is really what makes a great consultant. Okay, I have been babbling for over 20 minutes, but I hope that you got a lot of interesting information. You might agree or disagree with a lot that I'm saying, but I would love to know, are you a Scentsy consultant or are you considering being one? Let me know in the comments down below. I will put my contact information down below if you are interested in joining my team, or if you just want to pick my brain. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have. You can leave a comment down in the comment box down below. Also, if you just like Scentsy, let me know that too. And if you don't already have a consultant, I would love to be yours. So go ahead and click that website link down below. And on your first order, I will definitely reach out to you and send you a little thank you card and welcome you to my Scentsy family. All right, everybody, I will talk to you guys again soon, and everybody stay safe and stay healthy. Bye-bye.